Yeah, I think you touch on the point of single serves and understanding the dynamics in a convenience store versus a larger format. I've seen data that shows up to 55 and 60% of the gross profit dollars, not the gross profit percentage, but the
Right.
dollars that the retailer takes home are driven by single serve, one can, one bottle, one Tetra Pak at a time. And I found it interesting over the years. I've rarely seen, and I'd be curious to what you have seen. I've rarely seen effective single serve merchandising in the caves. If you think about it from a retail strategy, my most profitable package I can't get in the most capital intensive investment that I have in the category. It's kind of counterintuitive because of the competitive nature on the multi-pack business. While you get high volume and a bigger transaction, the margins that they make, yeah, they shrink considerably. Sometimes it's half.
You know, hey Joe,
Half
I'll tell you, I'll tell you a funny. It's not a funny story, but you're hitting some really big points. There's a very large, very progressive convenience store chain, and I asked them some questions during our needs assessments last year for 2023, and they shared three things with me. Number one is that 100% of their soft drink sales are in single serve. They don't even bother selling sixes or 12s anymore of soft drinks. It's 100% single serve. And they say we make more money on that than anything else in the store. Imagine that. Okay. So to your point about margin and profits, single serve soft drinks are number one on their list. Number two is I asked them what their margins were for beer. And when he looks at the entire category, because he sells so many multi-packs at a low PTC, his margins are in low single digits for beer. Low single digits.
That's like a grocery store.
That's like a grocery store. And that's not what a convenience store is. So the third point he made out was he goes, but he said, we make an inordinate amount of money, margin, not as you pointed out, not dollar sales, but margin and profit on a unit basis on our single serve beers. And he said, we've seen increased frequency of that. We have seen an increased demand for single serves, and it's not just one 16 or 19.2 or 24 or 25. I'm buying 2 or 3 of them now. He says, we're seeing increased volume per shopping occasion of single serve. And he goes, we are going to start taking some of our less profitable segments of beer. So maybe that's below premium, or maybe that's premium light now. We're going to start taking those cold doors and reallocating them to single serves, because that's where we're making the money. It upsets our distributors that we're doing that. But we're doing it because we can make more money on single serve than I can on a 6 or a 12 or a 15, 18. And that's what we're going to do. And I think that is just basic math, but I call that good beer math right there.
Well, the consumers vote.